What's going on, Sagittarius? My name is Vince. Welcome to 7-Day Tarot. Today I'm going to pull your money and career energy, your love energy, and I'll see it's coming and going. Now, if you have a certain amount of money you'd like to manifest, or if you have a specific person in mind, you can go ahead and like this video and subscribe. And if you are interested in scheduling your own personal reading with me, all the info you need is in the description box below. Now, for a totally fresh perspective, you can check out my wife's channel over at Empath Tarot. And stay tuned till the end of your reading. We'll use oracle cards. It'll pull your affirmation for today and a final message from your spirit guides tying everything together. All right, so let's dive right in. See what we got going on. Okay, so you got the 2 and 3 of cups. That is a synchronicity, letting you know that there is a third party about to enter your life and ask for forgiveness. This is someone you had a falling out with, and it could be an ex, it could be a family member, it could be a friend. And right now they saw the error in their ways and they want to apologize, and right now they want to make amends. And right now what happened is, when you're inside the jar, you can't see the label. And that's what was going on in their life, right? Like, they were only looking at things from their perspective, and they didn't really have any compassion or any empathy. And right now they realize that, something that they did was wrong. They feel really bad about it, and they want to reach out and they want to apologize to you. Now, at this point, the rule in life when it comes to forgiveness is a gift you give yourself. Source is telling you right now to accept the apology, but you forgive them, but you don't need to be friends. Like, once you forgive someone, you're not saying, yeah, let's be friends, hang out, and let's pretend it never happened. You never ever forget that it didn't happen, because there was a lesson in the situation, right? You don't want to make the same mistake twice. What happened? What would I do different? What would I do the same? What did I like? What did I not like? Learn my lesson, moving on. So if you want to be friends with them, great, but if you don't have to be. And right now, Source is telling you, do always forgive them though, or else you're going to be quantum entangled with them. Like, you'll have an energetic cord attached to them for the rest of your life. You don't want that. So just say, no problem, I forgive you. And, if I want to, contact you, if I want to reach out, I'll let you know, and have a great day. And that's why you're going to, show spirit that, hey, I am, look at me go. Like, I'm so mature now and I can handle more opportunities as well. Now you got the High Priestess and the 8 of Wands. And this is about chasing the mystical, right? Your angels are telling you, chase the mystical right now. Right now, what that really means is, like, you're doing a lot of stuff in the 3rd dimension, particle of matter, which is really like action steps. Maybe you hand in a resume and you're waiting for a call back, or maybe you're just, waiting to ask someone on a date. But you got to understand that that's 50% of the equation. The other 50% is the mystical, spiritual, or scientific, if you want to get scientific, the quantum field. What that really means is, like, whether it's Abraham Hicks talking about source energy or Dr. Joe Dispenza talking about, the quantum energy, it's the same thing. It means atomic particles vibrating, a world where things are not in solid matter, right? Peter Pan, dreamland, right? Right now, Source is telling you, chase the mystical. That means that, for example, when you hand in a resume, don't just come home and then just be waiting for that phone call and be waiting in scarcity and fear. Instead, visualize the call back, visualize them saying, hey, you know what? You already got the job. You don't even need to come back for a second interview. Matter of fact, there's a new position that's even better, and we're going to hook you up, and we can't wait to see you on Monday, right? It takes zero effort to do this. Like, no effort at all. But what do you do? What do you lose? You lose absolutely nothing. What do you gain? Absolutely everything. Now, very interesting. You also have the 9 of Swords and the 7 of Swords. And this is about what resists persists. So right now, Source is telling you, don't force reality, but instead take possession of it, right? Like, knowledge is for the mind, experience is for the body. Right now, Source is telling you to experience things. Experiencing means letting them unfold organically and not trying to force them. So, for example, imagine you are in a relationship, and imagine you keep telling your spouse, wash the dishes, wash the dishes. They're not washing their dishes. And now you're getting upset. There's resentment. You're like, this person's not listening to me. Oh my goodness. So you're trying to force them to do something that they truly don't want to do. Now, what can you do in this situation? You could just either stop asking them, or you could keep on going, which is not going to work. Or you could dangle a carrot in front of them, right? You'd be like, hey, if you wash the dishes, I'll give you a foot massage after. You know what I mean? Or if you do this, I'll do that. If you do this, I'll do that. We got to, the whole point of this is, like, you have to change the strategy, whether it's in business, whether it's in food you're eating. Imagine every day you're eating chicken and broccoli, you're not losing weight, and you're telling yourself, oh, it works for so-and-so, why doesn't it work for me? Their chemistry is different. You don't know what they're really doing. You know what I mean? Maybe on Instagram they're showing chicken and broccoli, but instead they're eating 2 pieces of lettuce. You don't know what they're doing, right? So right now, source is telling you, if something is not working for you, you have to change the strategy. You cannot expect to do the same thing and get a different result. That's actually the definition of insanity in the dictionary. So source is telling you, you got to change that energy. Now you got the Eight of Pentacles, Six of Pentacles. You are going to be mastering your career very soon here, and you're going to have more than enough money to give back and donate to charity if you choose to do so. Source is telling you nerve cells to fire together, wire together. So if you are, thinking big, dreaming big, you will have big, opportunities present themselves. But it all starts from that idea, which is a thought. Then it leads to choices, behaviors, and experiences. So right now, if you can't see past, the memory of the past, you will not have a vision of the future. If you're telling yourself, oh man, I hate my job, and all you think about is your job, and you're not thinking about what can be in the future, even if it's not realistic, no one cares. The universe can care less if something is real or fake. The universe only cares if you think it's real. Placebo effect is definitive proof. So right now, source is telling you, you have to have imagination. You have to have creativity. When you have imagination and creativity, you're opening up a lot of doors for you. But without that, it's going to be very difficult to manifest. Now you got the World and the Seven of Cups. Multiple offerings to travel are going to present themselves to you because source is telling you to change your energy and you will be able to change your life. And at the end of the day, you got to understand that you got to change your energy to change your life, right? And what that really means is energy is everything. Like the reason someone approaches you, likes you, or finds you attractive, the reason someone feels safe around you is only because your energy. Like for example, if I am wearing a hoodie and I'm walking very aggressively towards someone, it doesn't matter what color skin I have. If that person cannot see my face and I'm walking right up towards them in a hostile manner, they're going to be petrified. If you could be a man, a woman, tall or short, someone's going to be on guard. Like, why is this person covering up, right? Now, imagine if I was also like presenting myself in a manner like wearing a wife beater. I don't even like saying that word, but I don't know what else to call it. Like a, undershirt that looks dirty and I didn't like my nails aren't looking good. You're going to think this guy's not hygienically clean, right? So at the end of the day, how you think and how you feel creates your state of being. And that's why it's so important to present yourself in a manner where you are letting the other person be able to judge you in the way that you want to be judged in. And I'll give you an example. No matter what, when you look at someone, the first thing you see is their physical appearance. When you see a police officer, you immediately know it's a police officer. Why is that? Because of their uniform. Now, that police officer will not come up to you and be like, hey, why do you think I'm a police officer? That's so disrespectful. It's like, well, look at how you're dressed. Same thing, right? Like when I'm dressed in a manner that's hostile, people are going to think I'm hostile. But if I'm in a tuxedo, if I'm looking fresh, if I'm looking good, if I dress like that, I'm an athlete, then you think I'm an athlete. So at the end of the day, source is telling you, present yourself in a manner that you want people to look at you as, right? So if you want to be taken seriously, then, present that, show that through your costume, right? Your body, your avatar is your first line of defense when it comes to getting judged. After that, it's your clothing. And it's the God's honest truth. I could sit here and sugarcoat it, or I could tell you the real ish, right? Because I want you to do better in your life. And source is telling you right now, focus on your costume because it will definitely help out. All right, Sag, it's time to get some money and love into your life. Write down the following affirmation in the comment section and also give the video a like and let your angels and guides know you are ready. So your affirmation is, I play with the world. This is you acknowledging you are co-creator with spirit. This is you rehearsing the behavior you want to demonstrate. And this is you really letting the world know that you are ready for more, to bring you new opportunities and new possibilities. I play with the world. Let your angels and guides know that you are 100% ready. All right, now final message from your spirit guides. Let's see what the final message is. What would love do? So, do you know why it's so easy for us in the unseen to quickly pinpoint your whereabouts? You leave behind footprints of love. And what this really means is you're a high energy, high frequency being. That means that you're filled with unconditional love. Why don't we feel like that all the time? Because on planet Earth, we have something called an ego. The ego instills fear, confusion, overthinking. The logical mind takes over the intuitive heart. So it is not you. It is not you that has any sort of animosity, jealous, pain, anger, none of this. These are all human filters. We are here on planet Earth just like diamonds are built under pressure, to learn, experience, and grow. If everything was handed to us, if life was so easy, trust me when I tell you, we would lose our mind. If I gave you a genie with unlimited wishes, within an hour, you would go crazy because you would have everything you ever imagined. What's the point of living at that point? So Source is telling you, you get introduced to who you truly are through adversity. And right now, understand that you are co-creator with spirit. You are going to use love to attract what you're looking for. And this is going to be very effortless for you. All right, Sag, hope you enjoyed your reading. Hope there was a message in here for you. If there was, like this video and subscribe. I truly appreciate you. Till next time, love is your superpower.